Alright, hello YouTube, welcome to episode 7. This has been long overweighted. In this episode, a lot of things happened, like me giving the countries their names. Germany, Bulgaria, Russia, Italy, Byzantium. This is a fictional country. The Pacifica Confederation, Commonwealth. I don't know why I said it. And these are the continent names. It's because this episode will be divided by 4. So this is episode 7. Next episode will be 7.25. One after is episode 7.5, then 7.75. Alright, I'll just show you guys the map layers I have. These will be really important. You know what? I will go down until no, I will go down from Alliances World all the way down to Province map. Alright. Here is the Alliance map. This is the Circle Alliance against the Square Alliance. Also, these alliances are made for a war that is going to happen. Later in the video though. Yeah. Some of the sides, the Square team will win, and the Circle team will win. Time for me to show you the next world. Alright. You will see that the ideologies are here. Dictatorial monarchy, absolute monarchy, dictatorship, monarchy, fascism, flawed democracy, true democracy, and communism. And if you haven't noticed a thing from the last map, which is the Alliance map, you would notice that these do line up, and that was not intentional. map. Oh, this was not supposed to happen. I think I forgot to leave the world. Yeah. This is the economy layer. Also, like it or hate it, yeah, the overall rankings is gone. And this is the top 20 economy ranking. I will fly around the world. And oh, these don't mean anything. Concrete blocks in my inventory. Quite interesting. This country has been building up its economy and military, but you will see that later. Wait, is there like a country missing? Well, doesn't matter if a country is missing because this episode will change up a lot of the rankings. Especially over there. Next map. Economy rankings, ideology, alliances, military rankings, stability, world, and then province. And after that, back to the main world. Here are the military rankings. Yeah. Yeah, exactly what I said. This country is going to be interesting. Sweden number 3 makes sense. Their overall number was, I think 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. These are the numbers before some of the events actually start. Right. This is the next map. Stability. I don't need to explain, but if you don't know, dark green is stable, light green is alright, yellow is decent stability, orange is a bit unstable, and red is breaks of collapse. Also, you might notice that some they don't follow the border. there's a reason why I made that. And you'll see why a bit later. Hmm. Yeah, especially for this. Um, Also, I will do this in the main world. I will update the main world first. Yeah. And we will see the first event. And these two dictatorships are going to get toggled. Also, there has not been any war in a long time, actually, so. Yeah, this country cannot sustain itself, and it is getting invaded on all sides. Yeah, this is never a good sign. Also, the locals in this country are seeing these invading powers as liberators because that's just how much they hate and despise their leader. Also, I should have probably made the provinces look a bit different, but doesn't matter. And yeah. This is a joint operation between the Netherlands and um and and Gima Rising. Also, the peace treaties nowadays will follow the border. Oh, also, the dictator for this country got executed. I forgot what name I gave him, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, a lot of the population is surrendering and not, and they don't want to be a part of this dictatorship anymore. So that's why the land gains are coming in faster and faster by the invading powers until the whole country is now gone. And this was a top 15 power. Their military surrendered to the invaders. Invaders, same thing will be here. All of these countries ganged up, and what does it even matter? All of these countries, by that I mean all of the countries that are invading, they are done with this dictator, these two dictators on their borders. And in this treaty, they won't exist for longer. But I will do the treaty after the episode is done, because this episode is truly a big episode. Byzantium will put the last nail in the coffin for the Pacifica Commonwealth. Yeah. All of their military assets before their union collapsed last episode, it was in Byzantium, and Byzantium, if you didn't see, it's a top 5 country. So of course they are steamrolling this country, and well, let's just say it will not exist. Pacifica Commonwealth did not last that long. That's all the 3 countries gone. Alright. before the big war, let's go to southern Sweden where it's going to have its own rebellion. The Southerners have had enough, and they are going to peacefully split away from Sweden. And if this does not match the province map, I will change the border for it to match. Event will be all the way up here. Not a bit more up. Yeah, and this I'm not going to bother doing it on camera. I will probably do it off camera when I am doing episode 7.25. 7.000 is this episode name. This will not be a union of only two countries. Nope. Three countries? Nope. Well, that does not matter. All of these countries are flawed democracies, so they can unite. Making a union is actually easier than a new country nowadays, because I have made a province world. It's not the main country. I did not notice that border. Yeah, all of these four countries will unite. Alright, sticking with unifications, another new union will break out over here. Yeah, this was probably expected. Because the stability layer or world, so I think I will make this union into just the Polish or Ukrainian flag. part of the border is done. Done. These countries are, I think, from episode 1 or 3. Maybe episode 2, I forgot. Forgot. No. This will be easy to copy. Alright, next event. You would expect that Belgium and this country would unite, but nope. We're sticking in here, next to Vardis and Foxwell. Because they are not going to exist for much longer. They weren't planned to stick for long. Anyways, so we can see this treaty. They are not like a horrible stability, but come on, they are microstates and they are really not that important. So also because they are microstates, it really doesn't matter if they follow the province world. Bruh. Is had like barely any supporters anyways. So them vanishing is not a big deal. Also, back to Belgium, it will sell over some ports. these are like some small parts of where no one actually lives in Belgium. It will still over this port and this port. A communist selling land to a democratic country or a true democracy might sound crazy, but they have a bigger problem to worry about. Um, so and if you haven't noticed why, it's because colonialism will start. But next part of this four-part series, the four-part episode, not series, part episode, it will be the ideology war. Also, these are not microstates. These are the lands that are sold, and you wouldn't understand which country if it was just the white, so that's why they have the same exact flag as the country it's sold land to. And these ports are actually important because colonization will start with. Oh, it was over here the whole time and I was looking for it. This is the discovery of this continent. They have fictional names because this is a fictional series. But this is going to be the colony. They don't know what there is, but this will be it for episode 7.25. episodes, and yeah, I should have probably did the ratio a bit better, but it does not matter. We're going to go back to Sweden. It's because now Sweden will actually not lose land, but they will sail across the seas and land here. Land here. You'll copy this one of this continent. Yeah, these will be colored in later on. And now, Colombia was sailing the ocean like Sweden, and they discovered this part of the same continent, but they don't know it's the same continent because they have not met each other on opposite ends yet. I'll say that when there's like a couple more episodes to go. Colombia's colony. For me to remember, I will. Also, they landed in England. Yup. Done. And now, this is why I wanted to make this episode. Um, yup. Also, this won't be the last event that includes Syria. If you watched my live streams, you would have known that I was teasing this from the first live stream on Twitch. And this is a bit hard as well to copy the border, but I will do my personal best. It's going up like crazy. I didn't even set it up to that. Yeah, the border might look different. Also, the rest of Peru will unite with Nigeria. So it was actually a bit of this. Does this look oh yeah, for the border to not look weird, I will just give over this part of Peru toward Elder Elder Glen. So bro. Oh, this is unplayable. Um, Well, this will be a new province. Hmm. Oh, um, the last part of this episode will be the start of the ideology war between the communist and fascist orders. It will start because Catalonia goes into the disputed land. Also, if you're Spanish, sorry for using this Catalonian flag instead of the state one. I couldn't find the state of Catalonia flag. Yeah, so this is the start of the ideology war. See you in episode 7.25.